Hello and welcome. My name is Mr. Schmidt. I'm one of the teachers here at Academy of Innovation. I teach social sciences at the secondary level. This year I'm also teaching social science seventh grade as well. My main classes that I usually teach are world history and electives. Psychology is one of the main electives that I normally teach. But this year my classes are world history, 10th grade, online electives, 9th through 12th grade, and social science for seventh grade. And what I want to do in this brief video is really just kind of show you through a couple of my classes so that you can understand how my classes are set up. I set up all my classes really very similar to each one, and I try making it very user friendly in this new kind of online world that we're all kind of working in and trying to live in. I try and really err on the side of simplicity, and I think that you'll see that as I kind of work through some of my classes here. So let me show you through one of my online classes. This is online world history because all my classes are set up in a very similar way here. And you can see right when you click on, once you log into PowerSchool, and I do want to clarify, all my courses are held in PowerSchool. Once they log into PowerSchool, the students are able to just go right in there and see the class. Theirs will look just like this, and they will just click on that link for whatever class they have with me, Mr. Schmidt. Each of my classes has just kind of a welcome page. It has the general link that we use for our Google meetings, in addition to the times that we meet are listed there. My syllabus for the class is listed right there. You can log in anytime, see the syllabus for it, a brief course description. These are the course objectives and standards that we adhere to while we go throughout the course. We're always linking everything that we're learning back to these standards. Everything we do in this class is in some way, shape, or form linked back to each one of these standards as we work through. The material for the course, they all need their textbook. I rely very heavily on the textbook. My goal is to not use a lot of different materials, but to get people actually being involved in their textbooks, kind of like the good old days, reading through it, understanding it, knowing that there's value to these texts that are put together. Grading, scale, just general stuff listed on the side here. Academic policy. My office hours are 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. I'm always available to help students with whatever they need in any one of my classes. So just that general information. My email I do want to highlight here. Anything you ever need, rschmidt@usd.org. Email is the best form of communication. Let me know if you need to meet with me for anything. If you have any questions or concerns, we can set up a Google Meet to meet just individually during this time, or any other concerns that you have. So another way I set up my classes too is I break them down by week, and you'll see if you click on one of them, week 2, for example. Well, let's jump to week 5 because that's the week we're in right now. Each week is set up the same way. Now, again, it looks very similar in each one of my classes. You will see here the Google Meet is listed at the top for each one, just in case they ever forget it or where it's at. That's at the top of every single page. They just click on this link right here, and it takes them right to the meeting of what we are meeting in for our classes based on the assigned times. The standards always listed. The focus question that kind of encapsulates everything that we're focusing on that week is always listed. And then I actually break down each of the things that they should be doing. So this class, I meet with them online Tuesdays and also on Fridays, okay? And so I have broken down on the other days of the week what they should be working on at home, the assignments they have at home. I list a little agenda of what we're doing in class just so they have a heads up on it. Wednesday, what they should be doing at home, Friday when we meet, and then the quiz for the end of the week, which is largely what they will use to show me that they have learned everything that I want them to learn that week. So I try and stay very sequential in that sense, not overwhelming them with tons of different materials, weekly quizzing them as we go through, and that gets them interacting with the material. Sometimes it's multiple choice, sometimes it's short answer. Sometimes I'll have them doing some writing, sometimes I'll have them doing some reading, sometimes I have them doing some thinking, some watching. I try and really mix it up in the things that we're doing. But I always do it through PowerSchool. So know that all of my materials are always through PowerSchool. I don't want to create 10, 15 different links that they have to go to or different programs. I try and keep it very neat and tidy, just using one program. So that is one of my online world histories, Also, this one would be my 7th grade social science. You can see set up in a very similar way, week 5. And then I've listed here, I set it up slightly different. The Google Meet link is always at the top, the standard guiding question for the week. I give a supplemental. This one's a map about the early Middle Ages. That's where we're at right now in the class. And then I break down Monday in class. There's a little bit more detailed in 7th grade. You need a little bit more structure. Tuesday, what they should be doing at home. Wednesday, what they should be doing at home. Thursday in class, what we are doing. And then Friday, they have their quiz too. So it's a pretty simple setup. I don't want to overwhelm my students. Interesting times that we're in right now. And so I just want them learning. I want them moving forward. I want them progressing. And that's really how my classes are set up. So if you have any questions, any concerns, please email me anytime. During the open house event, I will have a Google Doc that I will be watching live. And as questions come up, I'll be answering those questions live. And if we need to discuss further, you can email me, or we can set up a Google Meet or a time to talk any further that you need. So glad that you're here with us, having a good time or making the best out of this situation, really enjoying time with all of the students. And I think that I found a pretty good system here to keep all the students engaged and learning and moving forward. So that's all I have for now. Again, here for whatever you guys need. Thanks for your time, and I will see everybody soon.